sDoor presents what appears to be a standard RPG Zelda experience that could be easily looked over, but you'll be glad when you don't. The bosses, enemies, and other NPCs are all presented in a way that keeps you intrigued, but also kind of have an air of silliness about them. Movement is crisp and rolling, you know the second you hit the button, the game is responding. Combat is satisfying and rewards you for playing however you want. Choices of weapons and how to spend your points on levels let you have a degree of freedom in how you approach the progression of the game. 100%ing the game takes about 15 hours if you're totally clueless, and when you finish, you can't help but smile at the experience. sDoor kind of feels like the video game version of Over the Garden Wall. It's short, it's sweet, has a great art style, very likable characters, and they know when to end it. There is a limited amount of points you can put into each skill, and that makes each upgrade feel rewarding. When you spend that point in magic, you feel your power increase, the spells letting the players feel rewarded instantly for the points they're investing. Every avenue is a totally viable way to play, from letting you get through your attack chains faster, hitting harder with each weapon swing, letting you dodge out of the way faster and more often, or beefing up the spells so you can cast and be able to fight far away. Finding a weapon you like did feel as if it influenced very quickly what skills you wanted to upgrade. With each attack restoring mana, if you wanted to go a magic build, you kind of felt pulled towards the quick attack chain of the daggers, so you could roll in, get some attacks in, get some mana, roll out, and cast more. Some of the weapons were hidden later in the game, and it didn't feel as if you wanted to use them, unless you already had strength for them, or whatever stat felt like it went best with them. Some enemies did have weaknesses to certain weapons, which definitely installed a fresh air about clearing out specific areas. Within each area was a multitude of collectible items that varied in importance. Seeds you found could be planted and grew into flowers that you could consume to replenish health once per life, pushed you to find the next spot so you can keep healing up and continue to look around. Figuring out that the game did not lock itself to the one angle presented led you to look around carefully at each ledge or wall to see if there was a hidden entrance that you could find to turn the camera angle and find what was hiding around that corner. The game rewards exploration, and through that encourages the player to continue searching. Jefferson within the Stranded Sailor gives direct hints towards the discoverable upgrades for your health and mana reserves as he feeds you Michelin star cooking. Mini bosses are hidden around for you to achieve the next level of spells you've already acquired. Items littered throughout and behind puzzles to be used or shown to NPCs to find out a bit more about them. As you collect items, they pile up on the startup screen of the game to show visible progress and bring a shock of color to the muted gray and black. Each discoverable element of this game that was hidden adds to the player's desire to continue searching and noticing the more minute details to give them hints about what might be around the corner. Then, when you find that you can turn day into night, you think about all those places you remember not being able to reach and wonder if that was the trick all along. Then there's the drive of a post-story ending after finding a certain number of now unlocked hidden items. The allure of a true ending has a very strong pull and a very rewarding experience. The culmination of each area is a boss that is well designed, small interactions that you could easily miss, from burning the old lady out of her pot to throwing a bomb in the Frog King's mouth. Barb the Bard's epic ballad leading up to Betty the Yeti. sDoor is a well-designed breath of fresh air in the world of games that are taken very, very seriously. 8 out of 10.